An untold version of love, it's autumn, few wilted leaves on my face conveyed implicitly. But, all these years I am curiously waiting to enjoy a spring season in my life. Unfortunately, I couldn't. I guess my life would turn more and more bitter. Maybe, from ugly to grotesque. Wondering isn't? Well, I brief. My name is Marvin. People call me as ugly and they say my physical appearance perfectly matches with my name. There's a saying, don't judge a book by its cover. But, people won't. Many detest my shadow-colored appearance and always throw a sarcastic or scary look at me, and they never try to explore my innocent character. I could easily predict what their perception about me by their weird gazes. Sometimes, it hurts. Especially when people start to praise and appreciate the cuteness of BB, blue-eyed beauty. They always consider her face is their lucky charm and my face is merely an evil generator. Blue-eyed beauty is her nickname. Her real name is Bella. Dear Creator, you are biased. I hate you. I always used to curse that personality. In the midst of my despair. My only bliss is BB. Yes. The same blue-eyed beauty. I used to call her as Beauty. Except prettiness, we both have got some similarities as well. We are like vagabonds. No proper residents and caretakers as well. At present, we are residing in an old library. My owner Fika always wants Beauty to sit near the billing section, and she always wants me to stay away from her. Maybe because of the same reason, lucky charm. Anyhow, I strongly believe that someday this world will only fall for a good heart and, not for the face. Among these wicked people my blue-eyed beauty is a unique creature. She never considered me as unlucky. Bella always greets me with her evergreen smile. Her eyeballs always darts on me. The warmth and care in her eyes are silent healer for my scars. I am sure, she won't hate me for what I am. Sometimes, I wish to go down on my knee and ask, will you be my life partner? But, I couldn't. Because, the fear of rejection makes me stay silent. That's my life story. It may sound horror but, I am sure that whoever reads my tale will stumble on an incredible turning point. Trust me. Their worst destiny will transform as a fairy tale. Crazy character. These fictional novels and dramas are humbug. The real-life prince and princess are contrary. All they want is handful of dollars and beautiful face. None will pick an unattractive person as their better half, Naomi's heart muttered. She chucked the book towards the bookshelf with some sort of discontent. Her eyeballs began to chink through the transparent glass window. Wait. What? It widened and paused for a second. What a surprise. Her favorite director and award-winning filmmaker Cyrus Denver was standing outside the library and chatting with the librarian. Naomi's heart was urging her to meet Cyrus in person but, the hesitant waves from her brain blocked Naomi to stay away from him. She decided to observe their conversations from the library window. Heard that you have bagged the copyrights of author Kim Matteo's book. I am a big fan of his books. Especially Ugly Marvin and Blue-Eyed Beauty, his imaginations has done a magic. Enjoyed it, said Kyra Liam, the librarian. Liar. I am pretty sure that she didn't read those books. Every time she claims herself as an avid reader. What I could see is, she opens the book either to enjoy the smell of new books or to dust the old books. Words of the librarian triggered Naomi's temper. Kyra was inquiring about his next project. She deliberately wants him to make a movie based on the novel Blue-Eyed Beauty. To her dismay, he answered adversely. You are partially right. It would be a collaboration of Matteo's two books Ugly Marvin and Blue-Eyed Beauty. In Précis, the trending Blue-Eyed Beauty Bella and Ugly Marvin are going to exchange their rings. Bella is a mermaid, Marvin is a ghost and least liked character as well. Turning Ugly Marvin novel into a screenplay will not go smooth among the audience. Pairing ugly with beauty is going to be a disaster, Kyra's thoughts. You are wrong. Still, there is no standard definition for beauty. If you think, tall, curvy, and snowy look is attractive, I would say stout, short and unlighted complexion is gorgeous. Everything is based on our perceptions. All humans are exquisite in their own way. Fall for a good heart, not for the face, said Cyrus. Seems he is a mind reader. Naomi grinned. Though Kyra is not convinced about blending the novels together for a movie. She inquired about the stars who are going to play the lead roles in the movie. Cyrus's index finger pointed against his heart. Awesome! Cyrus is going to play Marvin's role. What about Bella? Now Naomi's heart was pounding rapidly to know the name of the star girl. Cyrus made a semicircular turn and some steps of walk on the lawn made him land before the glass win.
Forward, toward you, dear Casey. As I type this, the snow is stacking up the window pane in a vertical pile of white that threatens to block out my entire view of the outside world. I'd be happy for an ant colony to take up residence there and create little tunnels so I can watch them move and work against the glass. I know that's not going to happen, but you can see the odd places my mind has already started wandering to. I've cooked several meals using my freezer stash, eating leftovers on the following days. Be warned, after this deployment, I might never want to cook chili or beef stew again. I'll have to use the recipes in the cookbooks we got at our kitchen shower, but right now I have no desire to cook anything special for me. I'm trying to make the house look more homey, but it hasn't improved much since you left 4 weeks ago. The vanilla walls with their scattered nail holes feel like they belong to someone else. I did hang our wedding canvas, though, and I find myself staring at it for long periods of time. I wish you were here. I wake up in the middle of the night and see your empty pillow. I curl up in a ball, squeeze my eyes shut, and pretend you're holding me again. I can't wait for that day. I hope you're dreaming of me right now. All my love, Sarah. She clicked send as the tears spilled over. I'm sorry I'm not more positive, she whispered to the void. Hey Sarah, I love you, I love you, I love you. Don't forget that. I'll be home snuggling you on the couch before you know it. Time is flying here. We work long, hard hours on the flight line with only half a day of rest on Sundays, but there's a frenetic energy that keeps everyone moving and positive, somehow. Maybe because we have such a singular, unified mission. I don't know, but the work seems more fun here in Afghanistan, despite it being frickin' cold. I'm sure it's worse for you in North Dakota, though, with all that snow. Hey, Jeff said his wife is in a spouse club on base. Maybe you could meet up with them and make some new friends. How is the job hunt going? Gotta run, forever yours, Casey. He pulled on his helmet and ran to the hallway as the rocket sirens wailed. Dear Casey, I'm so glad the work is fulfilling for you there. I wish I could say the same. The job hunt is going. Most stores told me they won't do any hiring until the spring. I left applications at a couple of places. And one manager flat out told me it wasn't worth her time to train someone who might move in a year or two. Is that even legal? Either way. It was super discouraging. But I did sell 2 scarves through my Etsy store, so that's something. I met up with 3 of the wives in the spouse group for lunch yesterday. They were kind and asked questions about us, but then moved on to discussing their annual fundraiser. I still managed to feel lonely. They didn't do anything wrong, but I was longing for the comfort of a friend who really knows me without asking for a dry list of hobbies and background info. I know, I'll give them another chance. I can hear you across the ocean. I'm meeting up with them again next week. In other news, a colony of ants has moved into the kitchen wall. Remember how I said I'd love to watch ants in the window? Well, my wish was granted, sort of. I guess they needed shelter from the bitter cold, which is relentless, so I can't really blame them. And I'm honestly lonely enough to be grateful for any company I can get. I sound pathetic. When the quiet in the house gets too unnerving, I turn up the music really loud and have a crazy dance party no matter my mood. I've done some angry air guitar, head-banging moves, tearful snotty-nosed ballet, smiley happy dances, and a lot of jumping around for no other reason than to move my body. It's my most regular form of exercise, and the ants must enjoy the show. I'll show you my best moves when you get home. Still crazy in love, Sarah, her eyes pricked with tears, but this time she blinked them away and headed to the speaker to turn up the music. Hey Sarah, I love picturing you dancing in the kitchen. I think of you all the time. Life on base has been really stressful the last few weeks, so it's been hard to write. We've seen a huge uptick in rocket attacks, which is uncommon for the winter months. I feel on edge 24/7, and I'm not sleeping well. Just counting the days till I see you again. Will you send me a new picture of you? Forever yours, Casey. He shut the laptop and covered his face with his hands, desperate to block out the images of what he saw earlier in the day. Dear Casey, I've been praying for you every day since your last email. I'm so proud of you for serving our country and working so hard out there. I still can't believe how lucky I am to be your wife. Keep pushing forward. We'll get through this deployment one day at a time, and then we'll be reunited. My heart expands thinking of how joyful I will be on that day.